In the 1950s, Route 66 was more than a highway. It was a moving symbol of freedom, opportunity, and post-war optimism. Stretching from Chicago to California, the road connected small towns, big dreams, and countless diners that became legendary in American food history. Route 66 diners were not fancy restaurants. They were built for speed, comfort, and familiarity. Travelers wanted food that was hot, filling, affordable, and comforting after long hours on the road. What they found became iconic. Diners in the 1950s served meals that reflected the spirit of the era. America was booming. Cars were everywhere. Families were traveling. Diners became second homes for truckers, tourists, teenagers, and returning veterans. One of the most irresistible meals was the classic cheeseburger. Thick beef patties, melted American cheese, grilled onions, and soft buns defined diner perfection. These burgers were simple but unforgettable, cooked on flat-top grills right in front of customers. Milkshakes were another Route 66 staple, made with real ice cream and served in tall glasses. They came in flavors like chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, and malted. Teenagers gathered at diner counters just for these shakes. Fried chicken dinners were popular across Route 66, especially in the Midwest and Southwest. Crispy on the outside, juicy inside, often served with mashed potatoes and gravy, these meals represented comfort and abundance. Meatloaf was a weekly special in many diners, made from ground beef, breadcrumbs, and seasoning. It was cheap to prepare and deeply satisfying. Served with peas or green beans, it tasted like home. Breakfast was served all day. Pancakes stacked high, dripping with butter and syrup, were irresistible to travelers who arrived at odd hours. Bacon, eggs, and hash browns completed the classic diner plate. Route 66. Diners also made grilled cheese sandwiches famous. Golden, buttery bread with melted cheese inside was fast, affordable, and perfect for kids and adults alike. Chili was another essential dish. Thick, meaty, and often spicy, diner chili could be eaten alone or poured over burgers and fries. Each diner claimed to have the best recipe. Pie was non-negotiable. Apple pie, cherry pie, and pecan pie sat proudly in glass cases near the register. A slice of pie and coffee was the perfect ending to any meal. Coffee flowed constantly, strong, hot, and endlessly refilled. It kept drivers awake and conversations going. Diners were places where strangers talked, laughed, and shared stories. Hot dogs, often grilled or steamed, were quick favorites for road travelers. Served with mustard, onions, or chili, they were cheap and filling. French fries were thick cut and hand-fried. Crispy on the outside, soft inside, they completed nearly every plate. What made these meals irresistible wasn't just the food. It was the atmosphere. Neon signs, jukebox music, vinyl booths, and friendly servers created a sense of belonging. Route 66 diners represented an America that believed in the future. The meals were generous, the smiles were real, and the road felt endless. These foods became memories. They were tasted during honeymoons, family vacations, and solo journeys west. Even today, when we think of diner food, we are really remembering the 1950s Route 66 experience. These meals weren't gourmet, they were honest. And that honesty is what made them irresistible. As Route 66 traffic increased during the 1950s, diners evolved to meet the needs of nonstop travelers. Speed mattered, but so did consistency. People wanted meals they could trust no matter which town they stopped in. This reliability helped diner food become legendary. One of the most popular diner meals was the fried steak dinner. Thin cuts of beef were breaded, fried, and served with cream gravy. This dish offered a hearty meal at a reasonable price, and became a favorite among truck drivers. Chicken fried steak became especially popular in Texas and Oklahoma along Route 66. Crispy, rich, and filling, it represented the comfort food identity of the road. Biscuits and gravy were another staple. Soft biscuits smothered in sausage gravy provided warmth and energy. Travelers often ordered it late at night or early in the morning. Diners were also famous for their open kitchens. Customers could watch cooks flip burgers, crack eggs, and pour batter. This transparency built trust and added to the experience. BLT sandwiches gained popularity in the 1950s as refrigeration improved. Crisp bacon, lettuce, and tomato on toasted bread offered freshness during long trips. Route 66. Diners often featured daily specials written on chalkboards. These included pot roast, baked ham, or turkey with gravy. These meals attracted regulars and locals, not just travelers. Macaroni and cheese was served as both a side and a main dish. Creamy, filling, and affordable, it appealed to families traveling with children. Onion rings became a diner favorite during this era. Thick cut, battered, and fried golden. They were often ordered alongside burgers and hot dogs. Soda fountains played a major role. Root beer floats, ice cream sodas, and phosphates were common treats. These drinks turned diners into social spaces for teenagers. The jukebox was never silent. Music and food were deeply connected. Rock and roll, rhythm and blues, and country music played while meals were served. Roast beef sandwiches dipped in gravy were popular late-night options. Served open-faced or stacked between bread, they were comforting and rich. Milk and buttermilk were common drinks, especially with breakfast meals. Health trends of the era encouraged dairy consumption. Route 66 diners were often family-run businesses. Recipes were passed down, and portions were generous to encourage loyalty. Pie variety expanded beyond apple. Lemon meringue, coconut cream, and chocolate cream pies became favorites. Each diner prided itself on homemade desserts. The grill was the heart of the diner. It worked all day, producing burgers, eggs, and sandwiches without pause. What made these meals irresistible was familiarity. Travelers didn't want surprises, they wanted comfort. Diner food offered reassurance during long journeys. It tasted the same no matter where you were. These meals became emotional anchors on the road. Route 66 diners didn't just feed people, they welcomed them. Every plate told travelers they were safe, rested, and welcome, even if only for a moment. Route 66 diners in the 1950s were shaped by the people who traveled the road. Soldiers returning home, families heading west, musicians, salesmen, and dreamers all passed through these spaces. Their tastes influenced what appeared on diner menus. Breakfast remained one of the strongest selling points. Eggs cooked any style, crispy bacon, sausage links, and golden hash browns were served around the clock. Travelers arriving late at night could still order a full breakfast without question. Hash browns were shredded by hand and cooked until crispy on the outside. Some diners added onions or peppers, while others kept them simple. Either way, they were filling and cheap. Pancakes came in massive stacks. Blueberry and banana pancakes began appearing alongside plain ones. Butter melted into every layer, and syrup flowed freely. French toast made from thick slices of bread soaked in egg and milk was another favorite. It was sweet, filling, and comforting, perfect for road-weary travelers. Route 66 diners also served pork chops as dinner specials. Fried or grilled, they were often paired with applesauce or mashed potatoes. Country-style ham was popular in certain regions. Salty, smoky, and hearty, it reflected regional tastes along the route. Sandwiches expanded beyond burgers. Club sandwiches stacked with turkey, bacon, lettuce, and tomato became symbols of abundance. Tuna salad sandwiches were common on Fridays, reflecting cultural habits of the time. Served cold with lettuce, they offered a lighter option. Egg salad and chicken salad sandwiches also appeared regularly, especially in roadside cafes. Soups were always simmering. Chicken noodle, vegetable beef, and tomato soup were offered daily. A bowl of soup and grilled cheese was a popular low-cost meal. Desserts extended beyond pie. Rice pudding, bread pudding, and gelatin desserts were frequently served. These sweets used simple ingredients but delivered comfort. Milkshakes became thicker as blenders improved. Malted shakes grew especially popular, adding richness and flavor. Teen culture influenced diner menus. Teenagers gathered after school or on weekends, ordering fries, shakes, and burgers while listening to music. Late-night dining was common. Truckers and night travelers relied on diners that stayed open 24 hours. Route 66 diners also served regional specialties. In New Mexico, green chili was added to burgers and eggs. In Illinois, pork tenderloin sandwiches appeared. This regional variety made Route 66 unique. While menus were familiar, local flavors added character. Diners were informal spaces. People ate side by side regardless of background. The counter erased social barriers, at least briefly. Servers often knew regulars by name. Coffee cups were refilled without asking. Food arrived quickly, hot, and generous. These meals created memories that lasted longer than the journey itself. For many Americans, Route 66 diners represented freedom, the freedom to stop, eat, and continue west. The food didn't need to be perfect. It needed to be comforting. And that is why these meals are still remembered today. Route 66 diners in the 1950s were more than places to eat. They were social hubs woven into the rhythm of the road. The meals served there reflected not only taste, but mood, economy, and the optimism of post-war America. Portion sizes were generous. Diners believed travelers should leave full and satisfied. Plates arrived heavy with food, and no one rushed customers out. Time slowed down inside these chrome-lined rooms. Daily specials were central to diner culture. Meatloaf Mondays, roast turkey Thursdays, and fried fish Fridays gave structure to the week. Travelers passing through might not know the schedule, but locals did, and they planned around it. Gravy played a starring role. Brown gravy, white gravy, and cream sauces appeared on nearly every plate. Gravy turned simple ingredients into rich, comforting meals. Mashed potatoes were whipped, smooth, and buttery. Served with gravy or alongside fried meats, they were a diner essential. Green beans, peas, and corn were the most common vegetables. Often cooked soft and seasoned simply, they balanced heavy main dishes. Bread baskets were placed on tables without being asked. White bread, rolls, and sometimes cornbread soaked up gravy and sauces. Route 66. Diners also catered to kids. Smaller portions, simpler meals, and ice cream treats made family travel easier. A happy child meant relaxed parents. Ice cream sundaes were popular desserts. Chocolate, strawberry, and caramel toppings turned simple ice cream into celebration. Diners adjusted menus based on geography. In the desert Southwest, lighter meals and cold drinks were emphasized. In colder regions, heavier comfort foods dominated. Truck drivers were loyal customers. Diners stayed open late to serve them, offering strong coffee and hearty meals to keep them going. Breakfast for dinner was common. Eggs, bacon, and pancakes were ordered at all hours. The flexibility made diners dependable. Route 66. Diners were also places of storytelling. Travelers shared road conditions, job leads, and local tips over meals. Servers were part of the experience. Friendly, efficient, and familiar, they remembered preferences and treated customers like regulars. Diners reflected America's growing car culture. Parking lots filled with tail fins and chrome. The journey mattered as much as the destination. Many diners were decorated with neon signs and bold colors. These visuals drew travelers in from miles away. Menus were designed to be readable and reassuring. Familiar foods reduced risk for travelers far from home. These meals symbolized stability during a time of rapid change. Highways expanded, cities grew, and families moved, but diner food stayed the same. For many, the taste of a diner meal became tied to memories of youth, freedom, and possibility. Even when the road was long, a diner meal made it manageable. Route 66 diners fed both body and spirit. Their meals were not trendy or experimental. They were dependable, and that dependability is what made them irresistible. By the end of the 1950s, Route 66 diners had become inseparable from American identity. The meals served along this highway were no longer just food for travelers, they were cultural symbols of freedom, movement, and comfort. As television and advertising grew, diner food began appearing in movies, magazines, and commercials. Burgers, milkshakes, and chrome counters became visual shorthand for the American dream. These meals represented accessibility. Anyone with a car and a few dollars could stop, sit down, and eat the same food as anyone else. Diners created a rare sense of equality on the road. Many Route 66 diners stayed open through the night. Their glowing neon signs offered safety and warmth to travelers crossing long, dark stretches of highway. Food was reassurance. The simplicity of diner meals was their strength. Ingredients were familiar. Flavors were bold but comforting. Nothing felt intimidating or unfamiliar. As the interstate highway system expanded in the late 1950s, some Route 66 diners struggled. Traffic shifted. New fast food chains emerged. Yet the legacy of diner meals remained. Fast food borrowed heavily from diner menus. Burgers, fries, shakes, and breakfast plates all traced their roots to diner kitchens. Still, diners offered something fast food could not: atmosphere. Sitting down, being served, and lingering over coffee created a human connection. The meals were tied to memory. People remembered the taste of a cheeseburger eaten on a family vacation, or a slice of pie shared late at night. For returning veterans and migrating families, diner food represented stability during uncertain times. These meals also reflected American abundance. Portions were generous. Ingredients were plentiful. The country believed in growth and possibility. Even as food trends changed, diner meals remained unchanged. That consistency turned them into nostalgia. Today, restored Route 66 diners attract travelers seeking that same experience. The menus remain familiar, honoring the past. Eating these meals now is like stepping back in time. The flavors carry history. The popularity of vintage diner aesthetics proves how deeply these meals are embedded in culture. What made Route 66 diner meals irresistible was not innovation, it was reliability. They offered rest during long journeys. They offered warmth to strangers. They offered comfort in a changing world. Food critics may overlook them, but history does not. These meals fed generations of travelers. They witnessed millions of stories pass through their booths and counters. Route 66 diners were places where the road paused. The meals served there reminded people they were home, even when they were far away. That feeling is timeless, and that is why these meals are still remembered, celebrated, and loved. Not because they were fancy, but because they were honest.